Yeah, you see it right here. You know I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to tell you what, I'm fired up. I'm fired up again because of what I hear at the grocery store. I go out there and I hear this stuff and it's like, I don't even need to think of content. The content comes to me. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Check this out. This is the grocery haul that is capable of reversing heart disease, losing weight, preventing and reversing cancers, diabetes, autoimmune. I mean, we have so many chronic diseases out there, but nobody's talking about the one thing that we can do something about, and that's eat our plants off, you guys. Happy Tuesday. I'm Stefanie Ignoffo, founder of Plantspiration, plant interventionist, lifestyle medicine coach, and I'm here to talk about grocery haul day. Grocery haul day. While I was checking out, she said to me, I'll get into that in a minute, but the average person checking out at the grocery store is spending over $400. I didn't know, I'll be honest with you. I was like, wow, I'm thinking my groceries have been expensive because I've been doing this for over 12 years. And I asked today, I said, what's a typical grocery bill? Over 75% of people are spending over $400 and it's junk food. And she's seeing kids getting this food every single day. But you know what? It's nobody's fault. It's what they're teaching us. It's what they're telling us. It's what they're marketing to us. So listen to me right here. This is how you do it. This is how I lost 100 pounds. This is how I'm teaching people how to do it. And for goodness sakes, when I was 21, I was diagnosed with heart disease. It wasn't quite that clogged up, but this is what's going on. You see the grocery haul. What you get at the store matters. This is the heart attack part. This is from animal. This is from animal, dairy, meat, cheese, eggs. You know what? And this is from eating plants. All right, let's get down to it. What am I talking about eating plants? Let's talk about the soy milk right here. This stuff goes in oats. This stuff can go over rice. This stuff can go in sweet potato pudding. There's so much you can do with food like this. And you know what the side effects are? Preventing and reversing heart disease, okay? Right there. How the heck did these get in here again? You guys, I'm getting tons of vitamin C. I love these dried mangoes. I already tore into them. The reason why I love them is because over and over and over, I want to explain the ingredients are just dried mangoes. Those aren't going far. That's how we do it over here. This week, we're talking about reversing heart disease in class. You guys, we've been teaching these classes since 2019, every week, right here. Talking about how to actually use the stuff that we bring home from the grocery store. We're making burritos, we're making spicy Spanish rice, and we're making brats, for goodness sakes, brats. With things like sauerkraut. Look at this stuff. More label reading went on here. You know what I mean? These have the simplest ingredients. I can read them. I can see them. It's low calorie. It's high fiber. It's low fat is what I was going to say. We don't eat low cal over here, so just take that back out of the mouth. We eat high calorie, high carb, and low fat. Look at this delicious food right here. This is the stuff that can reverse heart disease. Why wouldn't you put it in your cart? Why wouldn't you bring it home? You know now, okay? Look at this. More stuff that reverses heart disease. You know what else? Tomatoes, lycopenes. You know, prostate cancer is one of the cancers, when found early enough, can be reversed, okay? You can improve it. So let's talk more about that stuff. I've got tomato sauce because I'm going to be making burritos, you guys. Burritos, Spanish rice, and brats. And then I saw this and I like purple cabbage. I'm just going to eat it. How's everybody doing today? Let me know where you guys are coming in from and how cold it is. I want to hear how cold it is. What's the temperature where you're at? And let me see in the chats. Let me make sure I could see you guys, for goodness sakes. I started getting going. Thank you, Cindy. How are you doing today? There it is. Tomato sauce, the simplest, the easiest ingredients. Like I said, I've been doing these classes since 2019. We know what works over here at Plantspiration. And this week, this grocery haul is no different. Simple, cheap. Did you hear what I said? The average person is spending over $400 on groceries, and it's the majority of it is junk food. Guess my grocery haul, because the majority of it is food that, all of the food here reverses disease. All of the food here reverses disease. I don't know who talked me into eating foods that didn't do that before, okay? But I'm not listening no more, because the research shows, you know, Dean Ornish has been talking about this for 20 years, you guys. Over 20 years, Dean Ornish has been talking about reversing heart disease. I don't know why we're not hearing it in every house, but we're doing it with diced tomatoes, okay? When you keep cans of stuff like this is the stuff that reverses disease right here, all right? zero cholesterol, anti-inflammatory, high carb. Look what it does to your arteries. This is what the typical grocery haul's doing. I mean, let's be real. This is what the typical grocery haul is doing. We don't need to be doing that when we could be making delicious foods like this. And most people don't even know. Most people don't know how to get healthy. I was one of them. Nobody told me how to make broccoli without butter on it, for goodness sakes. We didn't know what was going on. We don't need that anymore. What else do we have over here? We're making burritos, so I'm talking about extreme burrito wraps, okay? We're eating our plants off over here, including things like sourdough bread, okay? Sourdough bread is great for that gut biome. You know what else is great for the gut biome? Anything that is an animal-based, high-fat, oil, anti-inflammatory, or processed. You know what that means? You could have over 88,000 different plants and eat tons and hundreds and thousands of different foods. Seriously, look at this. England. Get in here and learn how to make some burritos with us. Burritos in tomorrow night's class, okay? How to eat your plants off, you guys. Cutting back calories isn't what's going to help reverse disease, okay? You know, you can lose weight doing keto, sure. You can also lose weight doing chemo, Dr. Ornish says, but nobody's prescribing that to lose weight. That's not realistic. This is how we can lose weight, prevent, and reverse disease without taking ourselves out. More tomatoes. We're going to be chopping this up. You know, we're going to probably be making so many different ideas on how to use the simplest foods, the least expensive foods, the most sustainable foods. You know, and studies show that people who eat the most fiber, people who eat more fiber are less likely to be depressed. Why aren't we talking about this? We're going to need to let everybody know to hurry up and get these beans. I just have some kidney beans right here. Man, I'm ripping through, but it was all tomatoes crushed, tomato paste, sauce. One little grape got out. I'll wash you. I'm not letting that go to waste. We take for granted how powerful food is. You know what I mean? Look at this stuff right here. Antioxidants, phytonutrients, high in fiber. I mean, this is the stuff that's saving lives. And I didn't know really how to cook with this stuff. But that's why these classes are so important that I teach. That's why John and I volunteer our time every week to show people this is all the different stuff we're making every week since 2019. My gosh, we've been making different foods that work, you guys. Quit sifting through the recipes and get in here because I've done it for you. We're going to be making brats with spring roll wraps. They're amazing. If I blindfolded you and I said, take a bite of this brat, you would say there's no way that that's whole food plant-based. Everything I teach every week is based on the evidence. Low fat, high fiber, high fiber, high fiber. Let's see what else. Stuff's rolling all over the place. Broccoli. You guys know how much I love broccoli. You can steam the broccoli. You could bake the broccoli. You could eat the broccoli just like this. You could put the broccoli in stir fries. You could put sauces over the broccoli. You could do barbecue sauce over broccoli. But we should be eating broccoli every day. We should be eating greens every day. We should be eating whole grains, fruits, lentils, vegetables. Right here, you guys, this, you don't even need a recipe for this. You just open up the package, peel it open, and you eat it. That's how simple it is. I cannot stress enough how simple it is to eat the simplest foods and feel simply the best, okay? I think Tina Turner made a song about that because these are simply the best right here. Sweet potatoes, you guys, low glycemic, okay? These are the things that are high in beta carotene. They fight cancers, they fight disease, they make you feel good. I'm just going to probably bake them. They were out of regular potatoes. What else do we have? We have one little avocado. If you go back and you look at all my grocery hauls, I've got probably the percentage of fat we should have in our diet, which is very low. You know what I mean? I get nuts, I get seeds, but I don't focus on all that stuff, and I don't focus on all the recipes or all this crazy stuff. I focus on the fuel. Look at this stuff right here. Little baby Barbie lettuces. That's what those are, little baby Barbie lettuces, and I'm going to shred them up and I'm going to turn them into an amazing meal. Now we've got some mangoes right here too because they're on sale. So we're loading up with these foods. We're setting up my week so that I can crush it and keep it nice and easy. I cannot believe this. I still keep these pictures around. Look at that. I didn't know. I was part of that grocery haul that was buying all that stuff that said low carb, high protein right here. See that? Wasn't doing nothing for me except for making me sick. And I'm sick of seeing people get sick. We've got more mangoes right here. That's it. Snacks 101. We got, and you know what the side effects of this stuff is? Let me remind you, preventing and reversing disease, losing weight, and feeling great. I just saw some studies on Ozempic now causing blindness. Please, for the love of butternut squash, get in class and let me teach you how to do this so that we don't have to rely on stuff like that, okay? We don't have to do that. We could be eating our plants off. This butternut squash, by the way, I'm gonna cut it in half. I'm gonna take the seeds out and I'm gonna bake it in that oven at about 420 for about 30, 40 minutes until it gets soft. Then I'm gonna probably put some hummus on it and I'm gonna eat my plants off with this. No recipe needed. Simple, easy. The number one thing you could do with this, please bake it. Bake it. I want it to be a microphone right now because I want to tell everybody it's really easy to bring the same. I'm bringing the same stuff home every week. But look at all the different foods I'm eating. 8 degrees. Oh my goodness. Heat wave. -7. Winter. You're freezing for dinner. Brown rice, like right here, the most powerful stuff. Brown rice, 0 cholesterol, anti-inflammatory. This is the stuff that cleans out your arteries. Let me show you what the studies tell us. Do you see this right here? This right here. This is a whole food plant-based diet, the arteries, the blood flow, the openness. This is what's going on with the typical grocery haul that's going on out there through the grocery store. That fat that gets in there from the animals, from the eggs, from the meat, from the dairy, from the cheese, it starts clogging the arteries and slowing it down. Everybody's out there doing tests. They're talking about how to eat healthy, but we're in here actually showing people how to do it. Can you believe that? 1,316 pounds, you guys, since the new year. We're logging in because people are eating this kind of stuff right here. Brown rice. Brown rice is better than white rice because it's more fiber. It's been less processed, more antioxidants, more awesome stuff. But don't get me wrong. There's a study out there that you could reverse diabetes with sugar and rice. Sugar and rice. Food is amazing. Plants are amazing. 1-800-Plantspiration. Let me show you how to keep it easy, you guys. Bananas. You could eat bananas every day. Bananas, you know what they do? They help reverse heart disease. Yeah, these babies right here, and diabetes, and autoimmune, and all kinds of things. They help people eat smoothies. They help people go on bike rides. They help people make it on the way home from work to home because you got a snack like this in the car. If you're not loading that stuff in the car, you should be because you're putting premium fuel in your car, aren't you? You know, and here's another thing. When you keep fueling up your body like this, it feeds the good gut biome. This is the stuff responsible for improving overall health and wellness right here. Powerful. Food is medicine. Num, num, num. Get it in. I don't know what else to tell you guys, but it's very simple to just chop up this lettuce right here and we're going to put it into a burrito, or we could make it a burrito salad, or I could put it with my rice. We're going to be eating our plants off on Wednesday night. Simple, easy, delicious. I can't stop with this stuff. Do you see? Do you see? This makes you feel good. Why wouldn't we want to eat stuff that feels good, opens up our arteries, fights cancer, stops and arrests cancer? Get that stuff in you. I'm not messing around anymore, okay? Look at this stuff right here. Carrots. We're going to put those into the brats. You're not even going to know. You're not even going to know. This is like David Copperfield in the kitchen tomorrow night. You guys aren't going to believe what we're making. Well, of course, I've got some powerful pineapple right here. We're putting this pineapple in our smoothies every single day to sweeten them up. We don't need maple syrup. We don't need any of that. We just need a little bit of pineapple. We need bananas that are sweetened up. And we also need to eat a ton of berries. Did you know that blueberries have been shown to help lose weight, reverse heart disease? I mean, this is the stuff right here. This is the stuff right here. This stuff doesn't cause you to get blind. This actually is the stuff that helps reverse macular degeneration, aging. That's what this stuff does right here. There's not a potion, there's not a pill, there's not a vitamin, there's not a secret recipe, there's not a superfood. These are the superfoods right here for reversing heart disease, right here. I could make tacos, I could make burgers, I could make burritos, I could make smoothies, I could make cakes with right here. I'm telling. It's amazing. You know what else I could make? Nothing. I could just open up this and I could eat it. We're eating probably one of these every couple days, me and John. And I don't gain weight from this because it's low fat and you can eat all you want of it. That's what the body loves. That's premium fuel. Cutting back your calories isn't going to do squat, okay? What we need to do is get tons of calories in of these beautiful, nutritious foods here with phytonutrients, antioxidants, simple, easy, without the diseasey. More apples. You guys, I could eat apples every day and so should you. Why wouldn't we be eating apples and fruit and vegetables? Oh my goodness, I almost lost this. Let me just tell you, it's worth it. It was hard being sick. It was hard seeing my family be sick. It was hard watching my kids grow up and deal with weights. Look at this. This is what happened because I was dieting every single day. Every day I was dieting. Every day. Weight Watchers, Nutrisystem, Diet Center, keto. I mean, keto's been 22 different names. South Beach, this, that's keto. I don't know if you guys have seen any of the debates with Dr. Ornish and the founder of the keto diet. He was actually sleeping through one of the debates, and he died of a heart attack. You know, this is what we're teaching every week is the evidence behind, not just plant-based. We're not just teaching plant-based stuff over here, okay? Okay, we're keeping it real. We're keeping it really easy. We're keeping it really simple, and we're keeping it really fun, teaching people how to reverse heart disease. That's what's going on at Plantspiration. On top of the 1,300 pounds we've lost this year, on top of somebody just reversed another thyroid disease yesterday, on top of people still losing more weight. I'm so inspired by everybody at Plantspiration, and thank you to everybody who shows up, who shares, and who continues to be the inspiration the world needs to see. I'm mind blown because for 12 years, I've been buying 100% plants through the grocery store. And when I come on here and I start talking about my grocery bill and I'm like, wow, that's kind of high. I'm thinking it's kind of high. So I finally asked today to the same person that checks me out all the time, which by the way, thank you so much. And I asked her, since she sees it, you know what I mean? Doctors see the diseases. The studies are out there. We see what's going on. We know it's the food. And people don't know how to do this. You know what I mean? So I asked her, I said, what is the average grocery bill that comes through here? And she said, it's over $400. And then somebody in the next register just rang up somebody who bought 32 pizzas for their son's birthday. This is a problem. It's not her fault. I'm not blaming anybody, but the problem is the industry, the sick care system, the marketing, the commercials, the madness behind the meat and dairy industry. Like, I'm just going to say it. That's the stuff that kept me sick, and that's the stuff keeping everybody else sick. But this is what we're doing over here. We're getting unsick, okay? And it's getting real easy. So, and most of it in the grocery cart, over $400 people are spending on junk food, primarily junk food. Mary, I didn't even do that. And this is a good thing about plant-based because you're going to need to save money for the amount of new clothes you're going to have to get after eating your plants off. That's what's happening over here. Okay, my grocery haul today, keep guessing, a little bit lower. You guys are all amazing. These plants right here, the side effect is preventing and reversing disease. I'm going to also be talking about exercise in class tomorrow night. Did you know that exercise has been shown to improve 35 different diseases? Come on. That's insane. Why aren't we doing that every day? We're doing it at Plantspiration every day. $222 I spent for all this food did you see this pile of food? The nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals, the antioxidants, the phytonutrients, the hydration. You can't beat it, okay? But you can beat heart disease, diabetes, autoimmune, cancers, depression, and a bunch of other things, just by what you bring home from the grocery store. Hey, listen, I didn't know either. I had no idea, okay? Like I said, I didn't know what a butternut squash was. I'd never had a sweet potato, and I certainly didn't know how to cook potatoes or broccoli without butter. But man, is life better once I learned how to do better. Right here is where I'm going to teach everybody in Wednesday night's class because I'm passionate about it. You know what I mean? Let's get the science straight. Misinformation out there saying we need all this protein. No wonder people are so sick. 223, what a great guess. 220.34. And I don't need to be bringing those mangoes home, but it's a little treat of mine that I get. We're making brats tomorrow night, okay? We're making Spanish rice, and we're making burrito filling, and you can bet your big broccoli that I am going to be making this simple, easy, and delicious, and reminding people, eat your plants off. This isn't a diet, it's a lifestyle, okay? Go 100%. Avoid the oils, avoid the little pieces of cheese or the little egg or the little processed food you get because listen, the study is constantly referenced that within 24 hours of eating a high-fat meal, oil, animal, meat, dairy, egg, just a little bite of something is enough to mess up your gut biome, feed the unhealthy bacteria, give you inflammatory issues and an unhealthy gut. So that's how quick it takes. 24 hours of just eating one thing that doesn't belong in this body. You know why we know it doesn't belong? Because no other diet has been shown to reverse heart disease, dementia, Alzheimer's, and diabetes, cancers, autoimmune. The list of diseases going on and on. That's what we have to be talking about out here. Side effects, preventing and reversing disease, and you can't say that about the pharmaceutical Ozempic stuff that's going on or anything else. So with that, I just can't believe it. I mean, one more time. This is arteries of a standard American diet and somebody who's about to have a heart attack. And you know how that comes in? And actually, I'm just going to be honest with you. There's people who have been vegan, okay, eating the vegan junk food, which vegan junk food wasn't around when we did this in 2013. There wasn't diet cheeses. There wasn't the Beyond Burgers. There wasn't restaurants loading up with oily foods, which don't get me wrong. I'm vegan. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that there's options, but I'm not grateful that I just heard a vegan had a heart attack. I'm seeing more people getting sick and getting diabetes because vegan junk food is high fat, and the fat you eat is the fat you wear, and it's the fat that goes in there. So let me teach you how to eat your plants off and get the fiber in you. You know what I mean? The thing they're not talking about, fiber, okay? Any questions before I let you guys go? I don't know if you guys know this. I'm going to show you this one more time because I just can't believe it. Every time I started a diet, I just wanted to get in these pants. That's it. Nutrisystem, Diet Center, Weight Watchers, all I wanted to do is get in these. So when I started eating my plants off and I learned like, wow, you could eat all you want of brown rice, pasta, whole grains, fruits, vegetables, all the things I was told to take it easy on, ridiculous. I just started eating and eating and eating. And you guys, I ate my plants off, and that's why I trademarked it. And now I'm teaching classes that are teaching people how to crush it. I don't know what else to say. It's going to be a great day. It's so good to see you, Carla. It's so good. Rachel, awesome guest. You guys are amazing. This is where people are taking action and actually learning how to do it. This is where people are actually learning how to do it because like we learned from Dean Ornish in lifestyle medicine, it isn't just a diet, it's a lifestyle. And part of those lifestyle pillars, you guys, which is so important in Plantspiration is community, community, community. That's what the studies say. You know, if you notice, if you look around, everybody's now saying diet and lifestyle. Well, guess what? We've been doing this for years. We've been doing this for years and years and years, teaching people since 2019. The classes alone, the coaching, the community, and I can't wait to get everybody in here. Thank you, guys. Any questions before I let you guys rock and roll? Wow, side effects. Feeling awesome. I'm going to be 54 in a couple months. 54. I don't think I would have made it if I would have been doing that. I don't think I would have made it if I did that. This was in my 20s. This was in my 20s. I looked older in my 20s than I do today. No filter, no filter. I love you guys. Seriously, you're such an inspiration, every single one of you. Now, don't just take my word for it. I want you to take action. Make sure you got that grocery list down. Make sure you got a plan, and make sure you're ready to turn this around because we're getting healthy. We're getting healthy. We're bringing healthy back at Plantspiration, and I'm so grateful that you're part of it. All right, you guys, crush it. Get back to work. That's what we got to do. Eat your plants off. I love you.